Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakudash, and I would like to give a double honor to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone who have taught me this truth. Give me one moment. And I want to say peace and mercy to the elect throughout the four corners of the earth who are pushing and teaching this word in truth and in sincerity, because it's all about the elect, man. It's all about the chosen, and there is a chosen. All right. Since the world began, man, the Lord, what's that? I think it's in Isaiah 41. Let me see. Declared the end from the beginning. Oh, okay. Salaki, it's Isaiah 46 and verse 10. I'll start at verse 9 though. And it says, remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Okay, so a part of his, a part of him declaring the end from the beginning is declaring who the elect are, and declaring who he's gonna save. All right. And so we'll get into that right now, because people have a hard time believing that there is a chosen people, because people have been persuaded to believe that anybody can be chosen, that anybody can be can get the salvation of the Lord, man. All you got to do is call upon His name. JC, which that's completely anti-scripture, man. That's a false doctrine, really. This is Ephesians chapter 1. I'll start at verse 1. It says, Paul, an apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach, by the will of the Most High, to the saints which are at Ephesus, and to the faithful in Hamashiach Yahushai, grace be unto you, and peace from the Most High our Father, or from Yahweh our Father, and from the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. Blessed be the Most High Father, whose true name is Yahweh, of our Father Yahushua HaMashiach, who hath blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Hamashiach, according as he hath chosen. Hold on, gotta run that back. According as he hath chosen us. So, if the scriptures say that there is a chosen, or he has chosen us, then that doesn't mean he's talking about everybody. Because when you say us, us, you are referring to a particular group of people. Okay? Not everybody. Because then you would say, well, he's chosen all. Everybody. The whole earth. Alright? It says, according as he hath chosen us in him. Hold on now. It's about to get crazy. In him, it says, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world. But the Old Testament is done away with, though. He don't declare the end from the beginning no more. Okay, all that's out the window because the Old Testament is done away with. Man, fuck that, bro. All that. Man, hey, bro, when these prophecies begin to pop off, man, you people are going to shut your fucking mouths, man, and not talk about the scriptures at all, because it's going to come to fruition, and you're going to realize just how much you didn't know, and how much you thought you knew. Man, And so it says, according as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. And love is the keeping of the commandments. All right. It says, having predestinated. Hold on, man. Hey, hold on. Let's get this in the. Let's get this in the freaking Ephesians chapter 1. No spiritual blessing. Here we go. Actually, yeah, predestinated. So that word predestinated. It says to predetermine, decide beforehand. And the New Testament of the Most High decreeing from eternity to foreordain, appoint beforehand. So he has appointed his chosen and his people, before the foundation of the world. And the elect that it talks about in the book of Revelation, 144,000, 12,000 being from each tribe, because there are 12 tribes of Israel who haven't scattered abroad the whole earth. Hey, they are chosen, and notice how it's very few. All right, if you do the math, actually, here, I'll do it on my phone real quick. If you do how many people are there on the earth? 8 billion. All right, that's 0.001%. Or if you wanna round it, that's 0.002%. So hey, it's less of 1%. It's less than 0.5%. It's less than 0.25%. 0.01%. It's less than that, man. That's who the Lord is dealing with in the earth. Or that's who the Lord is preparing and setting up. But going back, it says Ephesians 1:5, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahushua Hamashiach himself, or to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will, to the praise of the glory of his grace, wherein he hath made us accepted in the beloved, in whom we have redemption through his blood. Look, see, so that's who Yahushua died for, was the elect. He died for the elect. All right, because we see how the rest of our people treat Yahushua, man. Oh well, he died for my sins, so I'm gonna just sin. But the scriptures say to it says woe to him that adds sin unto sin. It says the forgiveness of sins according to the riches of his grace, wherein he hath abounded toward us in all wisdom and prudence, having made known unto us the mystery of his will, according to his good pleasure which he hath purposed in himself. It said that's basically it. I'm gonna go back to this. I was holding Romans the 11th chapter in the first verse, and it says Israel is not cast away. All right, and it says actually, before I get this, let me get a few others. Second Ezra 15 and 56. It says like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. Look, see, so the Lord, is going to take vengeance for his for his elect. And then if you jump over here to Romans 12 and verse 19, it says dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves. Look, see, because hey, we don't got to do nothing but preach His word. You know, we don't gotta fight you. All right, we don't gotta do anything to go out of our way to you know, to do anything to you scoffers. You know, and anti you wicked ass people, man. It says, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, uh, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Look, see, so the Lord is going to take care of business for us. And actually, that reminds me, Exodus 14:14, I think it is. Yep, it says, Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. There you go. So the Lord is gonna fight for us, and all we're gonna have to do is hold our peace, because we are putting in the work now to prove ourselves. Okay. You know, that's why it says in John 15 and 13. I'll start at and these are all the words of Yahweh Shai, and I'm gonna read it through 16. And it says, greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. So if you keep the commandments, then you are the Lord's friends. So if you don't do or don't keep the commandments, then what? Then you're the Lord's enemy. You know, which He's gonna come down with you know, to whet His glittering sword, man. The Lord's gonna get busy, man. The Lord's gonna kill, man. You people have a great misunderstanding of how the Lord truly operates. It says, verse 15, henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. And then there's one that says, if thou get a friend, prove him. Sirach chapter 6 and verse 7. It says, if Slakia, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Look, see, so the Lord, you know, He's not, you know, He's not being hasty to credit us. You know, shit like Apostle Tahar, man. You know, been doing this thing 30 plus years. Still doesn't have a crown upon his head. Hey, because the Lord, you know, He wants to prove that man. You know, He wants to prove Apostle Gabar. You know, prove Apostle Rakah, man. Prove Apostle Salakia, Apostle Ramla. You know, and the elders. And all of us, brothers, man. Shit, this goes for all of us, but I'm just going down the list. But it truly goes for all of us. We all gotta prove, man. You know, prove to be the friend of the Lord. See, but some people will get it twisted, and they'll be like, you know, well, if you're a chosen man, then you shouldn't have to prove shit. But in reality, you know, that's why that there are, you know, that there are those chosen, because those chosen will put forth the works and put forth the acts. You know, just like it says in Hebrews 6 and 10 right here. And I'll just go ahead and get it in the NIV. And so it says, the Most High is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown Him, as you have helped His people and continue to help them. So it's about continuing it, man, and never being, you know, satisfied or you know, thinking that you've done enough. Nah, man, it's always something to learn. But anyways, back in that Romans 11, I'm gonna start at verse 1. And it says, I say then, hath the Most High cast away his people? God forbid. For I, for I also am an Israelite, uh, the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. It says, the Most High hath not cast away his people, which he foreknew. Uh, what ye not, what the scripture saith of Elias, how he maketh intercession to the Most High against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets, and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I um I have I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Hey, look, see, so the Lord, he has um it's like reserved unto himself a chosen. Look, see, it says, even so then at this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. And if by grace, then is it then is it no more of works, otherwise grace um is no more grace. But if it be of works, then it is no more grace, otherwise work is no more work. It says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, the Most High hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. It says, and David saith, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them which we have seen in abundance of our people be caught up in. It says, let their eyes be darkened, that 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 they may not see, and bow down their back always. That's basically it. The point in there. So just like the Lord had reserved unto himself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal, even so at this present time there is also a remnant according to the election of grace. So there's a chosen, which is why it says here in 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 21. And it says, and I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of a cluster and a plant of a great people. See, so the Lord has kept him, has kept him a grape of a cluster, man, which is basically, it's a great way to put it. Because if you look up a grape cluster, and I'm not talking about like these small ones, but I'm talking about these real clusters like this. Like peep these clusters. One grape of a cluster. Alright? Where'd the image go? It's hiding from me and shit. There we go. It's like that. One grape of a cluster. So all we gotta do is keep fighting, keep enduring, continue to grow, really. Continue to grow. Because this thing is all about growth. As men, as brothers, to the Akim, being on being on another level on all levels, man. All right. Hey, we are the chosen. So act like it. And so with that being said, I'm gonna say shalom.